帶大家睇到一個展覽，大家仲記唔記得 Stan Douglas 呢位藝術家呢？佢擅長用相片、裝置藝術同電影製作去講述唔同嘅歷史事件。策展人 Lisa Baldessera 同 Stan 認識咗30年，佢揀嘅作品背後都有隱藏嘅意思。
Stan Douglas is really interested in opening up history and how a story is told. I've shown many of the pieces are looking at historical moments in Canada, in BC particularly, where there's a kind of vector where there are possibilities for many, many different ways that this historical moment could have unfolded. But also there are many hidden stories, people who weren't given the opportunity to tell their story at that time. So in a way, he revisits a moment and he asks us to be more curious about what it is he's picturing. So it's a real invitation to rethink history with him.
喺 Stan 眼中，我哋熟悉嘅溫哥華都可能有啲出入，而 Hogan's Alley 呢一個 project 就清楚咁樣重建翻佢嘅歷史事件。
We have one photograph from Hogan's Alley, and the photograph was done after the fact. So in fact, the project was an artificial intelligence project, and so what he did was he, through very careful archival research, went through and reconstructed the site of Hogan's Alley, which was the first sort of black neighborhood and community within Vancouver. And the community was destroyed to make way for the Georgia Viaduct. And so this whole community was kind of dispersed. So it's a very political moment as well, that building of the viaduct at that particular site. So that is a really good example. So it's like a real range of more of a documentary style to actually shifting the image and reshaping it and reforming it.
展覽亦都展示咗 Stan 當初拍電影嘅幕後場景，原來當中係有一大意義。
So it's really interesting, like why would he show us the set? Why would he take a photograph of the set? So it's based on the film Wind Placer show. And so what we're hearing is two men having a conversation, and the computer will create the edit points. So there are many, many different segments that are being put together at random. So in the end, you have the satisfying feeling like you saw a film and it made sense. But in fact, each person who comes to see that installation would have seen a different film. And that really parallels the way that he invites us to think about stories differently. They can be that incidental, and it's so consequential because they have a political life to them. One story has the capacity to occlude another too. So it's really interesting that he shows us his hand in a way. He's like, this is actually what I'm doing behind the scenes, is I'm constructing something.
展覽會去到今年12月11號，有興趣嘅記得去以下網址了解詳情啦。